Hello, my great people, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. You're welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending where you're watching us from. Yes, this is another update. Our leader, Mazen Namdekano, said that he'd rather die in detention than face trial by biased judge or court. He goes on to say, if it will take the rest of my life in detention to produce me before a proper and impartial court, so be it. So this is some open letter Mazen Namdekano released through his lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, after they visited him again today. So, I mean, this thing is getting out of order. The way they are treating this guy, our leader, Mazen Namdekano, is not good at all. And all these things, like I said before, is to frustrate this man. They are doing everything to frustrate this man, to make this man to succumb, to make this man to beg for his freedom. But Mazen Namdekano, being who he is, he has said it. He will never, never over his dead body beg these people, plead for his freedom, because he has done nothing wrong to deserve this treatment that he's getting from the hands of the zoo government. So he said he'd rather die in prison in there than to face bias court judges and Nigeria zoo court. So, I mean, this is crazy, and it's really, really getting frustrating for him and us as well, because it's the same thing that keep going on all the time. And all this thing they are doing is just one thing, like we keep saying, is to frustrate this man, is to frustrate him. But they will all fail. All of them will fail. I thank God for our leader, who is strong and who never back down or say, I'm weak, I'm dying, or this, no, okay, let me be free. No. He said it. The detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOP, Mazen Namdekano, has declared that he would prefer to remain in detention for the rest of his life rather than to be tried by a corrupt and biased court or judge. Kanu made this statement in an open letter to the public, which he personally signed from his detention at Department of State Service, DSS. He personally signed this letter and sent it through his legal team, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, who now released this message. In that letter, like we said, Kanu vowed that if it will take the rest of his life in detention to produce him before a proper and impartial court, so be it. That he rather die in DSS than to face this corrupt court or judge in the zoo. But he said again, but let me say this for the world to know. I will not succumb to any trial conducted by any judge or court whose jurisdiction does not pass constitutional. Not now, not ever, he said in that letter. He goes on to say in that letter that I have been compelled by the events of the past few days to take the unusual step of writing this letter for the singular purpose of calling the attention of the general public to the serious executive and judicial fraud being carried out against me since my extraordinary rendition in 2021, Kanu said. He recalled that in the judgment entered on March 1st, 2017, The Federal High Court in Abuja ruled that IPOP is not an unlawful group. This landmark ruling made by the court before it turned unjust in criminal proceeding that required proof beyond reasonable doubt, and in which the federal government and my humble self presented our respective cases. Instead of the federal government to go on appeal as the law mandated, if they are dissatisfied with the judgment, the former Attorney General Abubakar Malami went behind closed door with a letter signed by late Abukari and got IPOP proscribed, tag a terrorist group in an ex parte proceeding conducted without notice to me or to the IPOP. This abominable incident was the earliest sign yet that the government and its judiciary have struck an unholy and fraudulent alliance to deny me my right and thereby imperil the lives and liberty of millions who identified with IPOP. He further recalled that on October 26, 2022, a federal high court declared his extraordinary rendition and detention as unconstitutional. According to the IPOP leader, the court stated that the manner of arrest and detention of the applicant, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, in Kenya, and his continued detention in Abuja is subjection to physical and mental trauma by the respondents. The inhumane and the degrading treatment meted out to the applicant amounts to a brazen violation of the applicant's fundamental right to dignity of his person and the threat to life under Section 34, 1A of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As amended, he quoted the court as saying, he noted that the court further ordered the Nigerian government to apologize to him and pay him compensation. Remember all that. Nigerian court ordered the Nigerian government to apologize to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, which is up to today. They have not done that. And also compensate Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, compensate him for the damages and violation of his right. Up to today, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is still waiting for that court order. All the things that the court, they're the same court in Nigeria, order them Nigerian government to do, they refuse it. Up to today. And they're still holding this man, still detaining this man. Despite this man, or despite the court ordering them to release him. But up to today, they are still holding this man, delaying everything. It's now going to 3 years, like I said. Still there. And that's why he said in court, why is it when it comes to him, the Nigerian government or Nigerian court will change everything, turn everything upside down? Why? Why is it every time when it comes to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they will change everything? They will turn everything upside down. But other people, they will go to court, the terrorists, the murderers, the Boko Haram, all of them, they will go to court. Even they don't go to court. But if they go to court, they will just be freed without even wasting any time. And some of them that are supposed to be in that court today or in the prison today, some of them are there working freely. Working freely. And the government know about them. But they're still holding our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who has not committed anything. Only simple asking the freedom of his people. And doing the right thing, which is in the constitution of the even federal government of Nigeria. And they still find him guilty or accusing him of. This is crazy now. This is really crazy. It's crazy. We'll stop here. And, Leave your comments. Let us know what you think. God bless you all. Bye.